They're so good.
By the way, JD came in here and talked to me. I have no idea what he said, but I just said, okay, okay.
JD?
You think it was important? That's his son.
Oh,
Oh,
you
his
just said
son.
yes to
Yeah, I
who
couldn't
knows
hear
what.
him. Oh.
Okay. 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 Welcome to episodes Unscripted Hot Takes. Not really hot takes, unless somebody has a hot take. It's just kind
Warm?
of lukewarm, room temperature.
Room temperature?
Yeah.
Aggressively average.
Mm.
Some of them are yeah, aggressive. He is remarkably average.
Remarkably average.
That is incredible. We're gonna start with the three headlines and a lie, as we do. Shout out to the Morning Brew. I love them. Every Thursday they do three headlines and a lie. Outrageous headlines. Three of them are true, and one is made up. And it is surprisingly hard to figure out which one is real and which one isn't. So if you're not subscribed to the Morning Brew, it's a great morning newsletter. They also have a podcast and a bunch of other fun stuff. So check them out. We're going to start with number one. Elderly woman says Star Trek license plates stuck her with thousands of dollars worth of speeding tickets. Whoa. I'm going to read that again for everybody.
I think you need
Yeah.
Elderly woman says Star Trek license plates stuck her with thousands of dollars worth of speeding tickets. This is interesting. Maybe her license plate is similar
Okay.
to, like, there's a mix up. She has a Star Trek related license plate
I
that
don't get
is,
how the license plate stuck her with it.
I think she's saying like it's a Star Trek thing that I don't even know about, but apparently everyone has this license plate. And now all of a sudden I got a bunch of speeding tickets.
Oh, I have a theory. Have a thought. Are we expound, or we
Please
want to hear them
share
all?
it. What's your
I'm thinking about like the license plate readers, the automated cameras, and maybe
Oh, it's like
it's
triggered
making it look
somehow.
like she's going fast because Star Trek goes into hyperspace or something,
Well,
and the license
Oh,
plate.
that was a great thought until you said that last part, and then it was completely stupid. Maybe something about the license plate makes the
Is
reader
making
think.
it.
But when you said Star Trek goes into hype, like, light speed.
Is that not the right term? Light speed.
Well, it might be the right term, but it's the fact that that's not why. It's not because Star Trek does this thing where, and the reader's like, "That's Star Trek? Oh, they're going light speed." Speeding ticket immediately. I know Star Trek. That ain't slow.
this headline is trash, though. If that's a
They're
real
going
headline,
ludicrous
whoever
speed.
formulated
That's a
it
long headline.
needs to go.
Yeah, they need to.
think-
Why do we need to know
Maybe we're-
she's elderly? Does that have something to do with it?
Right.
That just makes it more interesting
Yeah. I
or
think-
more fake.
Well, they need to work on some smart brevity.
That's what I'm
That's a
saying.
long.
Like grammatically,
headline.
it's like you just threw a bunch of words together.
Number two is not any shorter. New Jersey governor candidate admits to faking Spotify Wrapped stats to show only Bruce Springsteen.
What?
Wrapped. Oh, WRAPPED.
The Spotify Wrapped, yeah, which I'm so glad that was
like-
mentioned because I want to talk about yours
I
later,
was
but
gonna
not
say-
yet.
Oh, I can't say it. All right.
New Jersey governor candidate admits to faking Spotify Wrapped stats to show only Bruce Springsteen.
That sounds like something dumb that a politician would do to be like, "Hey,
Hey, I'm relatable. I like
yeah,
Bruce
look at me.
Springsteen.
Not that, like, who cares?
Is
But
he from
Sabrina
New
Carpenter,
Jersey?
never even heard of her. Well, it's Bruce Springsteen? I don't know.
is there like a demand for him
I don't
Right.
know.
where he's
Is
at?
he-
So he's trying to
That's, yeah.
appeal to his audience.
Or
Oh, it's
he's
interesting
like
you said he.
rocking in the USA.
Oh, no woman's doing that. No woman's doing that. No.
Oh, I hope it's a woman.
Nope. It's not. I promise you it's not. I'll buy you a pretzel later.
The number three, the abandoned corner shops getting transformed into $1 million homes.
Believable.
Is
The
that it?
aban-
That's
yeah.
the title?
That is the abandoned corner shops getting transformed into $1 million homes.
Gentrification.
I don't even understand.
I mean, that's 100% true. I mean, that definitely happens.
Very believable.
How?
Happens
Okay.
that-
That's
Atlanta all
the
the
time.
time.
That's the headline.
That's it. That's where it stops.
No location. No.
Nope.
It happens all the time.
Smart brevity. We want you to click
Yeah.
on it. We're not going to give you all the
I'm not even
information.
going to write a note about that one.
I
That's
have
true.
nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4. I hate this. Skippity toilet flash
Yes.
drives dominate Amazon's most popular stocking stuffer list.
Believable.
Skippity toilet
Skippity toilet.
hard drive.
Flash drives dominate Amazon's
Does it
most
look-
popular stocking stuffer list. I don't know what a Skippity toilet is.
Don't play.
I don't. I really.
I
don't.
haven't picked up on the. I know it's a term. I
It's
looked it up
it's a
once,
meme.
maybe.
It's a toilet and there's a weird head in it, and it just went from there. I don't know that you can explain it. It's a very visual thing. And you just
Oh, I thought Skibbity was like Riz. I thought it was a
no,
term.
but Skibbity toilet is visually, it's a toilet.
A
It's
specific thing.
very pixelated toilet, and there's a weird head that spins around in it, and that is specifically Skibbity toilet.
Okay, that's.
You've
I-
done your research.
I know that's the age my kids are. This is their stuff, and I
Is that in the stocking stuffer this year?
no?
Because that would validate this story for
should
us
it be?
real
Do I need
quick.
to-
The flash drive.
Do I
You're
need to
missing
be-
out.
The flash drives. You
Do I
better
need to
lock
get on
in.
Amazon after this?
Wow. Okay. That I'll buy then. You.
I mean, it totally could be a thing.
Okay.
Right.
I'm
There's
buying
no
that.
reason for that to be fake.
I don't know about the New Jersey governor thing. I mean,
That just feels believable but stupid.
it's a lot of work to I mean, you're photoshopping some stuff and
You've
doing
got to
some.
you're not just doing it randomly. There's some very
But
specific
then
reason.
you didn't do it well enough because now you're admitting to faking it. I think if you're going through the work to make that fake, you're not gonna.
Can you see each other's? Like, if you're, do you have
can
friends on
share it.
Spotify?
Yeah, or you can share it. on
You
your
can share it
Instagram.
though, but you can't. Like, if I wanted to go
I
look
don't
yours
think I
up,
could.
and
No, I don't think you could.
That just sounds like such an okay boomer thing to do. You know what I mean? Like,
how would somebody find out then?
well,
Why would they feel the need to admit it?
They'd be like, who's listening to this much Bruce Springsteen?
right? You obviously doctored it and then shared
oh,
it
no.
on social platforms. Where
Maybe somebody subpoenaed Spotify and was like, no, tell us.
Right.
We want to see their
this fake?
2024 Wrapped.
there's more to the story there if it's true.
Obviously, this is just the headline.
I know. I'm just saying. You don't just randomly.
So we're saying
There you
if we're
go.
landing on the elderly woman being,
I don't know how to feel about
Wait,
it because
I
it
always
still doesn't
forget.
make any sense.
are we finding the fake one or the real one?
We're finding the.
I know this is a bad time. to
3
ask
of
that
them are
question.
real. 3 are real.
Okay, so if the real one is the elderly woman, how is that happening?
I think there's something about the look of her license. Well, but if that was it, then there would be other people that are getting
Because
speeding
she's
tickets.
not speeding.
What does it have to do with her being elderly?
Yes.
Maybe they're
exactly.
saying it's an elderly woman, guys. She's definitely not speeding. I mean,
Or
let's
it
be
just
real.
is more unfortunate because it's happening to an elderly person.
Nah,
It's been victimized by
come
these
on.
traffic tickets.
I am just as much a victim if I'm getting all these speeding tickets.
Right? But
Read
it's-
it. Read it one more time.
Elderly. Do you want to read it again one more time, or you want me to read it? Okay.
You better read it.
Yeah. Okay. Elderly woman says Star Trek license plates stuck her with thousands of dollars worth of speeding tickets. I think there's something about her license plate that is similar to other people's, but that now I say that out loud, that would feel like a huge
Right. What is a Star Trek
Problem.
license plate? It's either
I don't know.
like one of the little border things you can put on your license
Right.
plate.
Right, or does
Or-
it say Star Trek?
Right.
Like an
And it's
abbreviation.
Yeah.
a lot like somebody else, and they're not.
There
But I
is
mean,
there's someone with a
does
Star
that
Trek
happen?
license plate zooming around, and hers just happens to look similar, and it accidentally went to her.
Yeah. I don't
right.
know.
That's
That
a.
feels like a bizarre.
I'm pretty mind blown right now. I have no thoughts. And I don't know how you come up with that. If you're sitting in an office and they're like, hey guys, somebody give me a fake headline.
I want to know where Bruce Springsteen is from. Is he? If he's from New
But you
Jersey,
can't look it up.
I know. But if he's from
New Jersey. But that's such a stupid, like, politician attempt. Hey guys, check this out. My whole
I
Spotify
listened
rap
That's
to
what I'm saying. That's
is
what
your
that's
boy Bruce
giving.
Springsteen. I guess you guys like me now or whatever. I
Right,
don't
you're
know.
gonna vote for me because look at me loving this.
I think
Like
I
his
like that. I
biggest
think
fan.
that's mine. I'm going true on that. I,
Well, you got to find the fake one.
oh crap.
So what other two ones are true? I think the abandoned corner shop could be true, and the Skibbity toilet. I can buy that.
I'm actually gonna say the Spotify Wrapped one might be fake.
I think I'm with you.
Because the first one, again, yeah, that's so obscure. How can it be fake? It
How
doesn't make
could it?
any
Yeah.
sense. But the Bruce Springsteen one, of all of them, to me, sounds like
Yeah, I'm going with the Spotify Wrapped. Chuck, you're bouncing between one and two.
I am. Um, I'll be different and say the Star Trek one is fake.
Okay, you're believing in that,
That it's fake.
right? What do you like though? 5149.
No, I'm going to New Jersey governor. The
Okay.
first one, if it's fake, like it's just written to
Somebody at the
sound
morning brew needs a
so
raise because I
yeah.
don't know how you come up with something like that.
right.
Look, I just want to say let's say if there's like an old woman
Yeah.
who's
Here's a
getting
thought.
like a lot of speeding tickets because of her license plate. What kind of license plate is it? Star Trek? I don't know. What does
I
that
can't
mean,
even-
guys?
I can't even visualize this
Yeah,
conversation going
I
down.
think so. There's got to be some kind of cool.
Versus them sitting in
Here's
office
the answer on that.
and somebody's like, what if we tell him that the New Jersey governor faked his whole Spotify Wrapped to be Bruce Springsteen?
That sounds like something
I could come
you
up
would-
with that.
Yes.
Somebody's
Okay.
really creative. It's just the old woman.
All
And
right,
we're not
y'all
even
convinced me.
considering 3 and 4, by the way. These could both be true.
They have to be.
We're going to scroll down here. And the made up one, you'll never believe it.
It's not. If it's one of the second two, we're never doing this again. Because I guarantee you, there's an abandoned million that easily. That 100% is true somewhere.
What about the
And the
Skippity
flash
toilet?
drive, anybody can put something on a flash drive.
Sure, but did they?
Yes.
But did they?
Apparently they did not.
That's the fake
what?
one?
It is the Skibbity toilet flash drives. Wow.
Good.
Now that's not to say that they don't exist. It's just that they're not Amazon's most popular stocking stuffer.
That's such an odd
That's
Yeah.
how they get you.
specificity.
Dude, gosh, I love the morning brew. Those guys are awesome. That's incredible. So that means there's an LA woman and the New Jersey governor's Spotify Wrapped was.
Will you please tell me about the New Jersey governor and if it was
We
a
need
man or a woman?
gender reveal.
It was a man.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Is Bruce Springsteen from New Jersey?
Democrat Josh Gottheimer was questioned over the legitimacy of his most listened to songs on Spotify Wrapped, which solely featured Springsteen tracks, which I want to mention is very possible. You could have one artist as all of your top 5 songs. But
Why wouldn't you?
New Jersey native Bruce Springsteen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So they were trying to.
He wants to be known as a big fan of music legend and New Jersey native Bruce Springsteen. That's terrible. Oh, that's just.
So
The abandoned-
He posted it on
dumb.
Twitter. This was his post on Twitter. No surprises here. Fun fact: my first ever concert was at Meadowlands to see the Boss.
get a grip.
Dude, oh, that's terrible.
That's so cringy.
Maybe that was like the last gasp effort.
Also,
Wait, is this an active thing?
He said, however, the post appeared to have been doctored, with some followers pointing out that the font was different than the Spotify
Oh,
Wrapped.
should hire a professional for those Photoshop.
for your falsification?
Yeah.
Of Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, what are you doing, dude? You don't have a team and they can't even get the font right?
Yeah, but how many people are you telling that you did that? You don't want that getting leaked. That's embarrassing. You'll end up in the
I would
morning
have
brew.
never admitted it. But is he thinking, oh, this will make me seem honest? No, it won't. He lied.
All right. The license plate. Explain it.
Please. Also, there are no Skippity toilet flash drives on Amazon. I looked.
Uh, they're on the black market. I'll find one.
They're on eBay.
Okay. The elderly woman. Let's get an explanation here. Her license plate had the same alphanumeric ID as the Starship Enterprise. Now she gets tickets from across the country.
What?
Looked up the license plate. A 76-year-old Long Island resident. You think that she is both the most well-traveled and worst driver in the country. She has thousands of dollars worth of traffic tickets. She hasn't driven in 4 years. She doesn't even own a car. Okay. She owns the license plate, though. Back when she's on the road, she had a custom license plate that paid tribute to her favorite show, Star Trek. She secured the plate number NCC 1701. The registry identifier for the Starship Enterprise in the original Star Trek. To get that ID, I'm trying to get to the point. Here's what appears to be happening. People buy these novelty plates in most cases because they think it's a fun reference and drive around with them on their vehicle. When they commit some sort of traffic infraction, the plates get pinged and ultimately lead back to her. So she actually owns the license plate number, but other people are buying them as novelties and putting them on the car and then getting space. So I was right.
Oh, but I don't understand across the country.
How can you do that? Though? I didn't think you could have.
Some like North Carolina, you don't have to have like a back plate or a front plate, one or the other.
Right. You don't have
so
to. So
you could stick something up there.
Right. And they're going, oh, that's. But it's a novelty thing because it's like, oh, Star Trek, and that was the license plate from the show, but that's actually her license plate.
I don't know how it happens outside of New York.
What do you mean?
Like if I'm in Virginia, I have a novelty plate.
Well, they just think she's over there driving around.
But it doesn't have a state written on it.
Well, it doesn't matter. If I'm driving around in Georgia with a Virginia plate, whoever owns the car is getting the speeding ticket.
Right, but the novelty plate doesn't have a state on it. That's the part I don't understand.
Well, what does that matter? It's the numbers. The reader's just reading the numbers and going, yeah, but I know her. But
it searches the entire
database.
No, you could have the same, but you could have one that's registered.
I could have one similar to what you have in Virginia.
Yeah, they duplicate as long as they're different states.
Okay. See, maybe I'm wrong. I didn't realize you could duplicate. Excuse me, I didn't think you could duplicate. That's why I was like, that doesn't.
Maybe I'm wrong. I thought you could duplicate in other states.
I don't know.
Surely all licenses are not unique across the country. Maybe they are.
She said she got a call from the Ohio Police Department about a robbery tied to that license plate. And some 76-year-old woman watching Family Feud.
Wow, I never thought. Okay.
I thought
it was making a camera reading wrong.
I would have thought Star Trek people were kind of like dorky and low key, but it sounds like they're all a bunch of vigilantes out here in the streets.
No, they're dorky and low key.
One would assume.
Shout out to the folks watching it like Star Trek.
Okay.
Star Trek is the dorky Star Wars fans.
Now, before we get too far out of this, I want to jump into Spotify Wrapped. I'd like to go around the room, if we will. Not that the listeners care that much, but they will soon.
Oh, they will.
Share who our top listeners were. Shauna, who was your top artist on Spotify? You don't even remember. Wow.
I have to go back and look. I'm sorry.
Well, I'll share mine shamelessly. It was Lana Del Rey. Huge Lana Del Rey fan here. LDR. Most specifically, the new album. But
real quick, what is I am up on my Spanish, but not completely.
Sure.
Is that like of the Rays? So line of Rays, something like that? Lana Del Rey? What does that really mean?
I really don't know. It's not her real name, though.
It's definitely not a real name.
Elizabeth Grant is her real name.
Why not just use your real name?
You know what I was going to say about her earlier?
Can't
stand her. Can't stand you.
You don't like Lana Del Rey?
He's doing it bit.
Oh, I see. I was gonna say when
No,
we were
I
talking
don't like him.
earlier, um,
He does.
Lana Del Rey is somebody who's had a lot of work done too. I didn't know if you
Mm.
knew
All
that.
right, we're gonna.
She's had a ton.
Here we
Anyway,
go.
um, she looks great. She looks really
Who's
good.
your top artist?
It's an artist called Clams Casino.
Wow. Don't
Sorry.
know.
Sorry.
Do you
Sounds
know?
fake. Sounds fake.
Yeah, you made that up.
Look them up.
Did you
They
doctor
have
it?
it. No. Yeah, I did.
That's
It's
what
all
I'm
Clams
saying.
The Big
Casino.
Clams Casino. No surprises here.
It's a really good song if you guys care to know.
Is that your top song or your top?
Well, no, it's artist, but there's
Oh,
one
okay.
particular song that also landed in my top songs.
Okay. Charlie, who's your top artist on Spotify?
I don't really remember actually. How do I get to it?
Oh, that's funny.
Wrapped.
I wish
Your
I could
Wrapped?
have an organic reaction to learning this because
Your
my
top-
reaction,
I know. I wish I could learn this again.
right, for a live audience.
Your top songs? Is that what I'm looking for?
Yeah, go through the top songs. Just read the top 5 top songs.
And that can't be right.
Well,
No,
they can't all be the same artist, by the way,
Uh,
or we'll think it's fake.
Number one is it's a weird name, more like a fashion decision called Turtleneck
Yeah.
and Chain.
By the Lonely Island?
The Lonely Island. That one's
Yeah,
actually
okay.
featuring Snoop Dogg.
That was your
So
favorite
you
song.
could see, from the
Okay, sure. What was the second favorite song?
Number two. Oh, this one featured Adam Levine. It's called "I'm So Humble" by the Lonely
By
Island.
the Lonely Island. Interesting. Okay.
Number three, got a little Justin Timberlake action going here. Mother
Yeah.
Lover.
Oh,
Can I ask
classic.
Mother
who was
Lover.
who was the artist on that one?
Let me see. Oh, the Lonely
The
Island.
Lonely Island again. Okay. Wow.
I like this
That's
approach.
3.
I like this
Okay,
approach.
here we go. Here we go.
All right.
You'll
Get some-
appreciate this. Got a
Okay.
little Rihanna going, huh?
Oh,
It's actually number two and two, kind of combine two songs that kind of relate
Bad
and
Ronnie?
building each other. Shy Ronnie.
Shy Ronnie.
Shy Ronnie. Shy
I
Ronnie
forgot
2.
about that song. Oh my
Shy
god.
Ronnie 2. Ronnie and Clyde.
I can't believe
See
that. I
what
didn't
they
know
did
that
there?
was okay. Lonely Island, I guess. I'm assuming.
The Lonely Island.
Lonely
Yep,
Island.
yep.
Okay, number 5, rounding out
That's a
the
big
top.
hit on SNL. Number 5, this had don't know her name, but the girl, one of the previous girls from like the mid 2000s that was on Saturday Night Live. She didn't really sing, but she just acts it out. Finest Girl. It's the Bin Laden song.
I don't even know that.
I don't know that one either.
But that was one of
I don't
your
want
top
to say
5.
what they talk about. I will give
I
you a
have a
general
clip.
idea.
Yeah, I would say we can deduce.
And by
Yeah.
they, the Lonely Island. That's who that
Lonely
was.
Island. Wow. So Lenny
Basically,
got
he
on
meets a
limb
girl that's like,
in
I
the
want
Bin
you
Laden.
to take care of me like we did Bin Laden.
Wow.
Ma'am.
So can I go on a limb and say your favorite artist was? the
Oh, wait,
Lonely
let me look it
Island?
up.
I think we know. I think we can.
The Lonely Island.
The Lonely Island.
Top artist.
Got it.
Confirmed.
Okay.
Confirmed.
Wow.
Y'all are familiar. Where were they on y'all's list?
Oh, it's so weird. I don't know if they
It's a great question.
probably in their stuff here.
Definitely top 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure I listened to any of them this year. Did they just come out with a new album? Is that why? Maybe you're.
Well, it feels like it. I mean, the stuff
Does it?
is so
So let me
still
ask.
relevant and
Right, when you listen to Turtleneck and Chain for the if I have this right, it was 52 times. 52 times you
what's
listened
a
to
number?
Turtleneck and
What's a
Chain.
number? It felt like more.
How, like on the 50th listen, are you still giggling? Like, oh, that's so funny.
They got me again.
Giggle. Oh, I relate with it. I mean, there's no giggling going on in that.
You're
It's very
I'm
serious.
like, okay. I
Wow.
actually took off my turtleneck and chain before we got up here.
and Shy Ronnie is a very interesting one. Are you listening to that? Like
God,
classic
that's-
Ronnie. I can't even understand him.
That dude's got it in him, but when people are around, he's like, I can't.
Tell him, Ronnie.
You know what it actually makes me think about? I won't use names here, but I had a friend in high school. Went over to his house one day, fairly low key guy. He didn't know I had gotten to his house one time. I walked in and walked back to his room. He was standing. He had like a
No.
mirror closet doors. He was
No.
standing in front of the closet door, the mirrors,
No.
with a mechanical pencil holding up like a mic, and he was rapping like Snoop or Tupac or something. And when I walked
Wow.
in and he saw me, he goes, he's shy Ronnie.
Wow.
When people aren't around, he's
He's-
hardcore. But when people are around, it's like
Oh,
He's just a guy with a pencil.
man, that's
mechanical
crazy.
pencil too. I don't know why I remember
Click,
that.
click, click.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Hey, it's something I'm proud of.
I don't know if you should be, but okay. You do you.
I mean, I'm so humble, you know?